Okay, I'm here with my little extraterrestrial with the basketball head, and I'm going to talk to you about soul contracts. Maybe some people have heard of soul contracts, maybe it's a new thing for you. Soul contract is not really a karmic thing, it's most likely an agreement made somewhere along the line so that if it becomes necessary, someone will. I'm doing this because as I'm talking, it seems like my audio and my video are out of sync. What's it got to do with extraterrestrials? I'll come to that shortly. So, in essence, what the soul contracts are someone coming into your life to give you a heads up. The most famous person that I can think of who did something like this was Jacob Marley. If you remember in Charles Dickens' famous Christmas story, A Christmas Carol, we had Ebenezer Scrooge, who was the ultimate miser. He hoarded money for himself, and his former partner, Jacob Marley, was the same way. And when Jacob Marley died, he had unbelievable amounts of bad karma because he was a mean-spirited old bastard. So Marley had a soul contract with Scrooge where Marley's ghost came, visited Scrooge, and was one of the first ghosts to come to show Scrooge that continuing down the path of being a miserable old bastard was not a good idea. So it's not like the universe won't give you appropriate messages to change your path. The universe will first give you a lot of pleasant messages, just a polite message. And then, if you don't take a hint, the universe will start getting more forceful with you. And more forceful and more forceful. And in search of anything other than the school of hard knocks, you might become so beaten down that you might consider suicide. Basically, the path of your choice. Do you want to have horrible, horrible to the point where you can't stand yourself and you can't stand living? It doesn't seem like a logical choice to go down that path. So, consider my soul contract with anyone who's viewing this particular video to be fulfilled. You got the message from yours truly. Don't be anything other than kind. Is that it? Let's see. Okay, so if you're not really sure what I'm telling you, you need to watch my previous video where I talk about more on this subject. Primarily in the short version of what I'm telling you, you have to let go of the past. You have to come and live in the now moment. Letting go of the past means forgiving everyone and every experience that you've ever experienced. Forgiveness means what does it mean to you, forgiveness? For the purpose of the universe, Forgiveness means pretend it didn't even happen and fake it until you make it. In other words, you're going to have to take a leap of faith, and you're going to have to deal with whatever's coming up for you that says, I can't let it go. And how you're going to do that is mostly another lecture. But I want to tell you, my soul contract simply is, with this video, letting you know that the universe feels this way, and either you let it go, or you're going to get more messages from the universe, and perhaps some of them are going to be very hard on you. So, to avoid unpleasantness for your person, let go of all of the grudges you have against other people and other situations. Let go of everything other than I am here in the now moment and I am free of the past. Okay, my Marge Simpson hat, and it's not too easy to read, but it says homie on there. So, in search of words, let's go with Homer is her homie. But if you're, living in the hood, your homie is somebody that you have over to your crib. I'm not coming to your crib. I'm not going to be your homie. I am not going to have any more karmic relationships with you, and I'm not going to have any more soul contracts with you. So if you decide that you want to make comments on this video where you're anything but kind, you are going to incur negative karma. And I've seen people put comments that are very unpleasant on my videos. And I want to tell any of you who get that idea in your head, you are going to incur negative karma. And I'm not going to be around to play out this negative karma game with you. You are going to have this karmic game with yourself. So if you want to jack yourself off with your negative ideas and hatred and your bullshit, you're going to jerk yourself off into a horrible situation. So don't do it. And if you want to test it, because you got a big fat ego, and you're a narcissist, and a sociopath, and a psychopath, don't forget what you put out is what you're going to get. And I'm going to tell you, your instincts are, this guy's a dick. I'm going to post something about that. You go ahead. I don't care what happens to you because you're a stupid shit. And if you don't want to use your own God-given talents for good, then you are a demonic. And you're going to live in hell with other demonics. And if you think that's a big party, don't go there. On the other hand, if you want to experience some fun, real fun, not at the expense of others, as in being a torturer, you have got an opportunity to do that. And it's the recommended course from the universe. Okay, this is Stewie from Family Guy, and Stewie doesn't want to talk to you at all. He's basically come here to end this video and tell you, if you think you're smarter than the universe, you need to disattach yourself from your ego, because only ego believes it's smarter than the universe. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and if you find these to be very hard-hitting, insightful, and worth watching, perhaps you'd like to subscribe and share.